on jigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black.
What up, what up? It's your boy, Bralu the King, man, and we live on Moves in Motion. Who we got in the building?
It's your girl, Destinee Lynn, queen of the fofo goddess.
Hey, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling real good. I feel better now that I'm here, though.
Okay. We gonna hop straight into it. Where you from, and how was life growing up?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Shout out Milwaukee.
And growing up, okay, like I'ma say like I had it like, it was kind of like in the middle. Like I wasn't poor, I wasn't rich. So I just kind of like had that middle pass. Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee is the jungle. So listen, if you could survive in Milwaukee, yeah, you really like that. So I guess I'm like that.
Okay. How was the music scene in Milwaukee?
What's crazy is now it's better than it's ever been. Like right now we got a lot of heavy hitters coming out of Milwaukee. But back then it was a little struggle because Milwaukee is a small city. So like people try to play on our tops a lot. Like, but we always had talent though. We always had talent, but it took years for us to get where we at now. But right now we lit.
Yeah,
we
turned
lit.
up.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some things Milwaukee's known for?
Dancing. We always eat jack dance. A lot of stuff. Like, well, now music, of course. We known for, I mean, that's the main thing that I would say right now. It's just like the dancing, the dip shirts and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And what inspired you to pursue music?
Growing up, my dad did music and my older brother, and I always had access to like a studio. It was always around. So I used to sing around the house all the time. I started off as an R&B singer too. Okay. I still sing from time to time. So when y'all hear my songs, y'all hear that harmony, yeah, that's me. But I always had access to the studio growing up, and my dad, they heard me like singing around the house. So they was like, we should put Destinee on a song. And it just went from there.
Okay.
Super young too, like 10.
Dope. Okay. Young age. So
yeah.
You really out here.
For sure.
Okay, so I have a segment, it's called Personal Preference.
Okay.
Basically what that is I give you two options. Okay. And you just pick what best suits you.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Pull up in a G-Wagon or a Lambo?
I'm gonna say, okay, so a G-Wagon got a couple more seats though. Like, it depends on who I'm with, see?
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I could pick and choose like that, right? Like Lambo, if it's just me and my love, yeah, we pulling up. Okay. But it depends on who I'm with. Like, what if I got my child or something? Like, you know, like then I'll pick the G.
Okay.
G-Wagon.
Okay. Fair enough. Don Julio or Casamigos?
I really don't like neither one, but I'll take Casamigos any day over Don Julio.
Okay. Home cooked meal or going out to eat?
Both. Now that depends on if I'm cooking it. Like if I gotta cook it, because like my lifestyle, like, it'd be kind of like, so I would say home cooked meal though, I ain't gonna lie. Home cooked meal. But I like to go out to eat too though, so.
Okay. Louis V or Christian Dior?
Okay, now me personally, I have a lot more Louis V. Okay. But I love Christian Dior too.
Okay. Miami or LA?
I have more fun in Miami, but LA lit too. But I'm gonna say Miami.
Miami. Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
I don't like soda at all, but it don't really matter. They both give the same taste. Only thing I'm gonna mix with a Pepsi is some liquor anyway. Like I ain't drinking it straight regardless. So.
Yeah. Okay. Feature with J. Cole or Drake?
Drake, of course. Stop playing. Okay. Drake. Drizzy fan.
Podcast or radio?
Podcast all day.
Metro Boomin or a Take Keith beat?
Take Keith. What?
Okay.
I like Metro too though.
Okay. That was the last question for that segment. Okay. Who were some of your music influences? Okay,
so growing up, I would say, because I started off as a singer, so I love like Mary J. Blige, Lauryn Hill, Eve. Like the ladies back then was like super, super dope. It was like more real, like real life stuff that you could really relate to. And that's how I feel like my music is today. Like, yes, I have my little fun, but like overall, like I like to be relatable. I like Beyonce growing up, but as I got a little bit older, of course, like Drake, Rod Wave. I could go on all day, just to name a few.
Okay. What's your take on females taking over the game?
Right now, I feel like it's lit. We lit. I feel like at one point, in the industry, like it wasn't really no females.
Yeah.
But then we had like that one female, shout out to Nicki Minaj, like she was just dominating for years. So I think that it's like very long overdue that the females get a little shine. And I love that for us. I really do. They going crazy right now.
Okay. What are some of the struggles you deal with being an artist in the industry?
I will say, okay, being a female, it's like, you know, it is a male dominant industry. So I would say like working with a lot of males and stuff without them trying to like always talk to you or like kind of get, you know what I'm saying? Like personal and physical, like it's hard to like, well, it's not hard for me because I stand on shit. But like, I do feel like as a female, like it can be hard, like with like just even having an engineer, like he just low key like steady complimenting you or you just trying to get your music done and stuff like that. Or I also feel like, I wouldn't say I feel like it's harder for them to get in the game, but it's like at one point I don't feel like the industry kind of took females serious a little bit. So, I mean, it is what it is. We lit now, so it don't even matter.
All the way lit. For
Yeah.
real. How would you classify your style of music?
I definitely would say, like I said, it goes back to being relatable too though. Like I said, I love to have fun with my music. I like to turn up, but at the end of the day, like I like to make music that is relatable like that. Cause every girl can't afford like $100 Birkin bag. Every girl can't afford to fuck with a rich nigga. Every girl, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like my music could like reach people, like the world. Like it's not just limited to the baddies. It's not just limited to like, you know what I'm saying? I got songs for the mamas, sisters, friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like real life situations and stuff. So I definitely feel like that set me apart a lot from a lot of females in rap today.
Okay, let's talk about your latest single.
How to Be a Player.
How to Be a Player. It did 100K
Yeah.
6 days.
Yeah, stop playing with us.
Okay, and it hit over 1 million streams.
It did. Nah, so listen, 1 million streams came before I dropped How to Be a Player. So I didn't have no music out and I still accumulated. You know what I'm saying? 1 million streams. Now, How to Be a Player, I don't know what it is. I got to check. I got to hit up my manager.
well, we going to manifest.
Oh, yeah. But listen, we still doing numbers too. So, yeah.
How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's always like a good feeling and exciting because like, you know, like the way I am and like how much music means to me, like even when I'm just listening to the instrumental by itself and then I create the words and then I actually put it out. So to get the love back from the fans, I feel like I definitely deserve it. But like How to Be a Player went crazy, like real fast. Like that was super, super dope.
Nah, for sure. I heard it myself. I think it's a dope record.
You like it?
Yeah, I think it's dope.
Yeah.
For sure. And you mentioned management. You're under new management right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How you feel about that? What made you decide to make a change?
Okay, so I'm actually super excited to work with Alex now. He's super, super dope. Now, what actually made me want to work with him is because, like, okay, I have been around, you know, I was new to Atlanta for a little minute. I ain't been here that long.
Okay.
But, like, okay, he was one of the first people that kind of, like, came in the picture. And he helped me without, like, wanting anything in return in the beginning. And it was just, like, he was just, like, so well connected. And you could tell, like, that he really know what he doing. So it was kind of like, it was kind of easy for me to make my decision at the end of the day. I'm not going to lie. Like, yeah, this nigga, we going to make it somewhere. Because this nigga know what he doing, okay?
For sure. Being from Milwaukee and being in the industry, who are some of your OGs?
In Milwaukee, Cuckoo Cal, of course, Jacob Lattimore. Dang, it's so many, and I hate when I don't know it at that moment. It's so many to name. Baby Drew. Just to name a few. Okay. Because I had to take my little time to think about it.
Do you have any crazy performance and studio stories?
Crazy performance studio stories. In the studio. Now I wouldn't say, because I be getting to it.
Okay.
I be getting to it in the studio. We get in, we work, and I'm out of there. Even if it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Are you a Bucks fan?
Yeah, I am. Kind of, sort of.
Sort of? Dame, Giannis, duo?
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
They gonna make something happen this next season?
I hope so. Because that one, hey, listen, when we won that championship, our city was on fire, okay? That was the littest our city has ever been, like, ever.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. I'm a Dame fan, so.
You a who fan?
Dame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely a Dame fan, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
What was your first song?
I don't remember the name of it, but I remember a song that I have with my brother. Oh, no, matter of fact, I do. It was with my brother, and it was called Young Fresh, because that was his name at the time, so I was just singing on a hook. But my actual first song, I don't remember the name, but it was like super lit. Like I was in high school. Matter of fact, I do. It was called SCX. And it was my first time like really doing like my own song by myself. And then it's crazy because I ended up getting on the radio in high school too. That turned me up even more.
Okay. When you think about your first song, how have you grown?
Oh, a
as
lot.
An artist?
So much. And it's crazy because I feel like each song that I do, I grow from the last time that I recorded a song. I feel like the next song is just like, dang, like that's a lot better than the last song. So from now until the first song, yes, a lot. Mainly like my concepts, my thought process, how I say it. Like right now, I'm so much more confident when I rap. Like it just comes fluently. Like I don't really gotta try too hard. Like back then, I probably feel like when I listen to some of my music, it's like it's good, but it's just like And then my voice, of course, like my voice just sounds like so young and childish and shit. But now it's lit.
How long would you say you've been going hard with music?
Going hard, I would say for like the last 7-8 years, because like I said, I've been doing music for a long time, but you know, like you slow down, you pick up, you slow down, you pick up, but going hard professionally nonstop, I'm gonna say like 8 years. I'm gonna just say 10 years. 10
years. What made you say, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do? Yeah.
Probably the love that I got back from the fans. And before that, like I always say, like, of course I do feel like everybody in it for the money too, but at the end of the day, like I love to actually do music. Like I would do that. Like I would choose this over anything to do. Like I love to create a song and listen to an instrument because I love to write. Yeah. So I would say like, that's just who I am. Like that's just my passion. Like I can't see myself doing nothing else other than doing music.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you said in the song you ain't had a job since you was 19.
Yeah, literally been living off of music for a nice little minute now.
That's good. Yeah. That's dope. What would you say some of your biggest accomplishments are as an artist?
I would say some of my biggest accomplishments is just like being able to live off of music, being able to get book shows where a city contact you and they're willing to pay you to come to their city and perform. Just the love that I receive, like I feel like that's everything that I do is accomplishment. Even when I drop a new single and the love that I get is just get bigger and bigger every time. So I feel like everything that I do is accomplishment. Every year it gets bigger, every single it gets bigger. So streams always going up, like. Yeah. Okay. But this year, me not dropping no music videos, nothing, like literally, and was able to look on my Apple Music and still see that I've got 1 million streams. Like that's some loyal fans right there. Like that's some loyal fans. Like no new music. That's why I feel like How to Be a Player kind of really took off. They was waiting. Like it don't matter what I drop, it's finna go crazy. Cause like I haven't did nothing in 6 months. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason why you hadn't dropped in 6 months?
No, not. It's crazy because like even though I haven't dropped any music, like I was still traveling, performing. I was still working and doing shows and doing interviews and stuff like that. I just didn't drop any music, and it's crazy because I never go that long without. But it's like I had just dropped the album at the end of the December. Okay. In 2023. So like I was still kind of like pushing that at the time. Like it wasn't like mandatory that I dropped something. I was still kind of like shooting videos for that project, still promoting that project. But I'm like, man, it's been 6 months. All right, it's time to drop. Yeah.
No, for sure. Who are some of your dream collabs?
I love Rod Wave. I say this all the time. I love Rod Wave. Like, I would love to do a song with that man. I love Jacquees. Yeah. I like Baby. I like.
When you say Baby, Lil Baby?
Lil Baby, yeah. I'm sorry, Lil Baby. Okay. It really just depends on what type of vibe I'm going with, cause I love SZA. Yeah. Like, okay. They can do a song with everybody, like.
Okay. And take Keith on the beat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. What advice can you give up and coming artists?
I would definitely say be patient, because that was my problem in the beginning. I felt like I was so talented. It felt like I was just supposed to be on BT, like right then and there, first song, like what, stop playing with me. You hear this music? But I feel like over the time, like you have to like stay consistent and like be patient. I would say like this industry is not cheap. So if you can't really, like, I ain't even saying like you need a big budget, but you have to be able to pay for like quality stuff, at least like studio sessions, like mixing and mastering, graphics, cover arts, motion arts, like it's so much. So I would definitely say stay consistent, be patient, and have a budget. Yeah. And never tell nobody what you can't do, because in the beginning, it was so many people like, you ain't no Nicki Minaj, you ain't going to, but baby, listen, I ain't had a job since 19. Like, I mean, I ain't probably where she at, but it's like, listen, I'm working, doing my dream job right now. So it's like, hey, like, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because you can do it. You just gotta believe in yourself. Like, that's it. I don't care how many no's I get. Listen, it's gonna happen for me, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna find a way.
For sure.
Okay. I rock with that. That's some good advice. How do you go about handling adversity and roadblocks?
I feel like mentally, like if I set myself up, because I started young, so it's like I had to deal with a lot of stuff early, even just like throughout high school, like people hating or just like people trying to stop you or just like anything could happen. Like I done lost a lot of money in this, but I feel like mentally, like even when you start a business, like people just expect it to just blossom like right then and there, like, and that goes back to being patient and being consistent as well. So it's like it's mentally like you have to set yourself up and know like sometimes you're probably gonna fail or sometimes things is not gonna go the way that you want to go, but listen, if you got that goal set for yourself, listen, it's gonna happen because who gonna stop you?
Yeah, that's real. Before we start rapping, do you have any upcoming singles or projects that's dropping soon?
Okay, so I did just drop How to Be a Player. It ain't even like 3 weeks old, but I am in the midst right now of choosing my next single. I already know what I want it to be, but I got to get my manager confirmation on it. Okay. But listen, we dropping what I want to drop. So listen, I feel like I got the single already. It's lit. It's summertime vibes. I got to hurry up. Listen, we got to drop it right away. I know what I want to drop.
You want to give us any exclusives, or you gonna keep it close to yourself?
Listen, I could give him exclusive now, but I don't know. Can I give him exclusive? No, we gonna wait. We need the fans to we need the fans to focus on How to Be a Player right now. But I do feel like I'm getting ready to like roll out my next single as well too, though. Okay. Projects, probably like towards the end of the year, maybe. Yeah.
Dope. Any shout outs?
Oh yeah, shout out to my team. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Trey G. Shout out to all my fans, my supporters, my haters. Anybody that's like streaming my music, listening to it, watching my music videos. Anybody that support me, I love y'all. Cause listen, without y'all, I ain't nothing. Like I could drop music all day long, but if ain't nobody listening to it, then it don't even matter. So everybody that love Destinee Lynn, I love y'all too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where can the people find you?
They can find me everywhere, okay? Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, all that. It's all the same thing. Brandon, Destinee Lynn. That's Destinee with 2 E's and Lynn with 2 N's.
Okay. And any final thoughts?
I just feel like they just gotta stay tuned for what's gonna come because I feel like right now, even just like with having new management, I just feel like it's gonna be super, super big. Like I always had a love, you know what I'm saying? Moves in motion, you feel me? Hey. But listen, we finna pop out, for real. We finna pop out. So just stay tuned and like keep watching your girl because it's up.
Okay. So shout out Destinee Lynn in the building, Milwaukee in the building.
Yeah. We
lit, we live, let's get it.
Let's go.
Moves in motion. We out.
Pockets on chicken, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black.